Hey, this is Jerry. Welcome to another Tuesday, another Tactical Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about what are the costs of buying a home. We've kind of touched on this subject before in the past, but I wanted to go over it again because I had a consultation with a new buyer the other day, just a young couple, freshly married. They both graduated from college, just got married, been married about 6 months. We had a consultation in my office talking about how to buy a home and the different steps. And they kind of were having trouble with understanding the costs of doing the initial purchase. So I just wanted to give you a quick refresher on the costs of buying a home. The first thing we need to do is get you with a mortgage broker so we know A, what you're qualified for, and B, kind of give you an idea of what your payment is going to be. So that's really going to be the first step, and we're going to either do that before we meet, or we're going to do that. I'm going to have my lender come in and sit with us, so all of us are going to sit together and talk about that. Once we get that step out of the way, there's going to be some costs associated with buying the home. You're going to have and this is initial costs of, hey, we go out and look at homes, we find one we want to put an offer in on. That first cost is going to be your earnest money. When you find a house that you like and you say, hey Jerry, this is the house I want to buy, I'm going to need you to write a check for earnest money. Now, that earnest money will get applied towards the overall purchase of the home. There are going to be some costs that your lender's going to have in your closing costs for prepays and things like that. That's going to be another cost you're going to incur also. That's going to be a little bit farther down the line. But let's take a step back. Right after the earnest money, you're going to have an option fee. The option fee goes to the seller. And that goes to the seller, and that gives you the unrestricted right to terminate the contract like we've talked about before. So that money goes to the seller. Now, number 3 is going to be your appraisal. Now, whenever you're purchasing a home, like we talked about before, and you're purchasing it with a loan, you're going to have to get an appraisal. And that appraisal is going to be something that's going to be an upfront cost to you before you close. So those are really the 3 or 4 big costs there that we talked about. The rest, there are going to be some costs in the contract, but you're not going to incur those costs until we get to closing. So normally in the market we're in right here, if you're a first-time home buyer, I'm finding first-time home buyers are buying anywhere from $225,000 to $300,000